you?
I'm very good, thanks.
That's lovely.
Today will be pretty easy for you, I think. Hi, Susan. Hi, YouTube.
We can't hear, Susan.
Yeah, Susan, we can't hear you. YouTube people, we're just waiting for some of our students to get logged in here. It's Monday. People are moving slowly, as expected. Mike, hello.
Hello. Sorry, my daughter bought some food, so I just.
That's okay. You can eat. There's no rules here. No rules here. Susan's muted, so let's just say hi to her.
Yeah. No, but I think study is more important than eating.
Well, Mike, you gotta have food in you to think and concentrate.
Concentrate. Pardon?
Food helps you concentrate, right?
But
helps you focus.
Concentrate means focus on food.
Yeah, concentrate, right?
Yeah, concentrate food. I cannot use my heart on learning. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So eat. So don't worry, you can eat here. You can just mute yourself. Hi, Susan John. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Very well.
Good.
Today, Happy Children's Day in China.
Today is Children's Day.
Yes.
Yeah, Children's Day.
Interesting. Today's Children's Day. Today's Children's Day. Speaking of Children's Day, hi, Emma.
Hello.
How are you? Hey, Justin.
No, I'm good. But I want to share a strange thing. It's happened Saturday night.
Okay. Is it a ghost?
No. I think it's a stalker.
Oh, well, that's messed up.
I went to the marina and walk on Sunday night. And
okay.
I realized a person followed me a long time. I think more than 1 hour, but I didn't realize at first. Until I reached the destination, I realized that he followed me a long time because I used the GPS. So sometimes I got the wrong direction. I don't find the destination. But when I run, he's also around me. And I avoid him. Later, he suddenly appeared. Oh, so scary. Oh my God. Yeah, I think for now it's better stay at home, not go out just alone.
That's bad. Yeah, just take your boyfriend. He's big and strong.
Yeah, but he's busy. Oh my God. Always have a meeting at night. Because his boss is American.
Right. Yep. I understand. Okay, well, that's kind of scary, so be careful. But luckily, we live in Singapore, so it's pretty safe.
Yeah.
Pretty safe usually. Justin, today's lesson is pronunciation. Easy.
Wow, I like it.
This is easy, though. This is easy. Shouldn't be too long. We'll probably take 15, 20 minutes to go through, and then if you have any questions about English or life or whatever, we can talk about that. Yukiko, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Good. All right. Yeah. So this topic will be like, elementary, but at the same time also upper and advanced. Everybody can benefit from pronunciation. We'll start off kind of easy, and then we'll work our way to something more difficult. So yeah, basically, as you know, regular verbs: played, watched, waited. Okay, they all end in an ed, but they have different sounds. So watched has a t sound, right? Waited has an id sound, right? And like played has a d sound. Okay, so a d sound. It's not plate, it's not played, it's played, right?
Played.
So
Watch.
maybe your teacher in the past told you, or maybe you asked, how do I know which word has which pronunciation? Maybe your teacher told you, just remember, there's no why. But there is a reason, there is a why. So first, we're just going to do a review. About a month ago, remember we had the funny pronunciation lesson. We did voiced and unvoiced.
Voice.
We did voiced and unvoiced consonants. Okay, so you know, like f and v and v. So remember, a voiced consonant, okay, has a buzzing sound. Or an unvoiced consonant, okay, there's no buzz, just air, like. But today we're not really talking about these consonants or why we use these consonants or the mouth positions or anything. If you have a question about that, we can do that at the end. But I just wanted you to remember we have voiced and unvoiced. So voiced, again, are you looking here? And unvoiced, okay, you're looking here. So fast, things like that. Now, we're not looking at the beginning of words today. We're looking at the end of words. So I'm just showing you, again, just a review of these consonants, but we're putting these consonants at the end of a verb, and that will tell us if the sound is d or id. Okay, so that'll tell us. So, all right, so let's look at some past simple spellings. Again, this should be easy for everybody on here. You have studied this 1,000 times, so don't worry too much. Of course, we have a few rules: ed, d, double consonant. Of course, we have, you know, minus y plus ied, but I didn't leave that on there. I didn't put that on there today. So, you know, play, played, watch, watched. Okay, so, but here, play has a D sound, but watch, same rule, different pronunciation. Right, same rule, different pronunciation. So the rule is not important. The rule is not important when it comes to pronunciation. Okay, what's important is the end of the word. Okay, that's the most important thing. What's the most important is the end of the word. All right. So like I said, okay, play and watch, same rule, different pronunciation. Same rule, different pronunciation. Why? Does anyone know why? Before I move on, does anybody know?
The rule?
Yeah, why? Why is played have a D sound at the end, but watched has a T sound at the end? Watched. Does anybody know? If you know, that's amazing, because I learned this morning, and I'm an English teacher. Does anybody know? Nobody knows.
Constant. After constant.
After consonant?
Consonant like Y, we use pronounce D.
Okay, it's a good guess, Mike, but no. All right, there's 3 rules, basically. All right, so if we have an unvoiced consonant ending, if we have an unvoiced consonant ending,
Voice consonant.
not the,
Okay.
that's wrong.
Unvoiced.
Okay, things like that. If we have an unvoiced consonant ending, we're gonna use the T sound. Okay, so ch, 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 okay, is unvoiced, right? Ch is unvoiced, so the pronunciation is t. So watched, watched, or like sh, washed. Okay, so we have k. So if we remember from the first page, right? K is unvoiced.
Voiced.
So like, liked. It's not liked or liked, liked, liked,
Liked.
biked, okay, mic'd. Okay. Today I'm mic'd up. I'm mic'd up. Got a microphone on. Okay, or okay, remember, right? P is an unvoiced consonant. Okay, P is an unvoiced consonant. So stopped, stopped. Okay. So can you think of an unvoiced verb that ends, or a verb that ends with an unvoiced F sound? Anybody? A verb that ends with an F sound.
So BD they pronounce T.
Okay, what am I doing?
Unvoiced.
Okay, so for example, laugh. Right? Laugh.
Laugh. Oh yeah.
Laugh
yeah.
has an F sound, right, at the end. So the past would be laughed. Right? And this would have the T sound at the end. He laughed.
Ah. Okay.
He laughed.
Yeah.
Okay. He laughed. Right? So we have liked, right? Right?
Liked.
Okay, sorry. Lapped. Right?
Lapped.
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 Okay. Lapped. Right? Stopped. Anytime we have these sounds, right, there's going to be a T, right? So TH, I can't think of a TH right now. That's fine. Like zzz or ch, right? Watched, things like that. Okay. Anytime we have any of these sounds followed by a T. Easy?
B.
Not B. Sorry, that's wrong. That's a mistake.
Oh, it's wrong.
Yeah. Right. This is, remember, is TH, right? This is like SH, right? Wash. Washed.
Washed. Ah.
Anything like that. Okay, so that's rule number one. Easy. Rule number two has three parts. A, B, C. So 2A, if it's a voiced consonant. So if it has a voiced sound. So any of these guys here, right? Yeah. V, v, g. Anything that has a voice sound. So these are the new ones. Because last class, at the beginning, or last time, we talked about voiced and unvoiced. These have a pair, right? Same mouth position, right? So these guys have the same mouth position. But R, L, M, okay, these are just new, but they're also voiced. So, okay? All of these, oh, right? These are all voiced sounds, okay? So if we have any of these voiced sounds at the end of the verb, okay, they're going to be followed by a D sound.
The sound.
Okay, so size is a voiced consonant, so we say sized.
Sized.
Oh.
D.
The.
All right. So some other examples: save, saved.
Saved.
Rub. Okay, rubbed.
Rubbed. Rubbed.
So remember, the rule doesn't change the pronunciation. Okay, the rule doesn't change the pronunciation. It has zero importance, not important at all. The most important thing, okay, is the ending of the word. Okay, the ending of the word. So is it voiced? Is it unvoiced? That will tell you, right? So basically anything that ends with these, followed by the. Okay. So 2B and 2C are actually the same, but 2C is a little bit complicated and one of the most difficult things. So if you guys are in like upper, or if you're struggling with pronunciation, rule 2C will be really important for you guys. But if it ends in a vowel sound like play, right? A ends in a vowel sound, also is going to have the D pronunciation. Okay, so played. Okay, again, the rule is not important, but we have the AY, A, played, the sound. Okay. Or like glue, right? We glue something, we stick it together. Ooh, right? Ooh is a vowel sound, so glued.
Glued.
Okay, we don't say glute, we don't say glued, right? We say glued.
Glued.
And then borrow, O, O sound, so it has the D. We have a few more: annoy, or cry, or carry, or weigh, right? Aid, carried, cried, annoyed, okay? Because they all end in a vowel sound. Now, some of these vowel sounds are diphthongs. Okay. Can you see this word here? Okay. Diphthongs. What is that? Good question. It's a vowel sound that where our mouth makes two movements, like ow.
Ow.
Okay. So we have aw, aw. Okay. Okay. You. So these are just our diphthong sounds. Okay. So what is a diphthong? Okay. So it's two vowels in a single syllable. Okay. Ow. 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 Right? Ow. It's one sound, but it's two vowels put together. Ow. Right? So these are the common diphthong endings. Okay. So I. Right? Right? I is a diphthong, like try.
Try.
So if you see my mouth, right? And again, I hate doing pronunciation on YouTube because it's embarrassing. So enjoy, everybody who's watching. Right? But you'll see that my mouth, when I say I, it makes two movements, right? If I say O, right? It's also kind of two movements. But I, right? So try. Okay, good. Lie. Right? Tie. Okay. So all of these past verbs end with the D sound, right? Tried, lied, tied. Okay. But ow, vow, wow. Okay. This is a difficult one, especially for some Chinese, depending on where you're born. But vow, ow, ow, ow. Ow. So we can practice this, right? We can practice this by doing this fun little tongue twister. Ow, now, brown cow.
Cow.
Ow, now brown.
Ow,
Ow,
now
now
brown
brown cow.
Now brown
Oh
cow.
no, brown cow. Oh no, brown.
cow.
Oh, Mike, I can hear you going, ow, no, brown cow. No, right? We have to move the mouth. Ow, ow.
Ow, ow.
Ow.
Okay, you got to kiss me at the end. Ow,
Ow.
Ow.
now,
Now
brown,
Brown.
ow,
Ow.
ow.
right? Ow, ow, ow. So again, you see very easily on the video, there's two movements my mouth is making, right? Ow, wow, wow. Ow, wow, 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 wow. Right? Very, very important. These are diphthongs, okay? These are diphthongs, okay? Difficult to pronounce. All right? Oi, 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 annoy.
Noi.
Okay, this time we got the kiss at the beginning of the sound. Oi, oi,
Oi. Oi.
oi.
Oi.
So
Oi.
we annoy someone.
Noi.
Lois.
Noi someone.
Something is annoying. Annoying.
Annoying.
Annoying.
Nice, good job.
Annoying.
Or I enjoy. Enjoy.
Enjoy. Enjoy.
So remember, when we practice pronunciation, I don't talk like this, right? I don't say, hello, everybody. How are you? Like my mouth doesn't do that. Okay, it's not normal. But when we practice, we need to do that, right? W, right? Those are also sounds like we, right? We, right? We have to make sure that these sounds are happening. Okay. A, right? Play, right? Sounds like it's one sound, but it's a.
A.
My mouth moving a little bit. Play.
Play.
To make the end, I gotta close my mouth a little bit. Play.
Play.
I can't say play. Play. Right? I have to close my mouth. Play. Right?
Play.
Play.
So played. Okay. All of these have the d sound.
Played.
All of these have the d sound at the end.
Played. Played.
Okay. And then o. Okay. Snow.
Snow.
Okay, we start like a fish. Okay, look like a fish first, and then o. Yeah, like no.
No.
Okay. So this EW also has an O sound. So this EW here, right, has an O sound. Snow. So this, which is not Sue, it's so. Right. But anyway, anytime that we have a diphthong at the end of a verb, it's going to be followed by the D sound because this is just a vowel sound anyway. So 2B and 2C have the same rule. Okay. But I just wanted to teach you guys today what is a diphthong and why do we use it? How do we use it? Not easy, right? So I know that this is not an easy word to say.
Round.
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 Wrong.
Road.
Wrong.
Round.
Round.
On the
Round.
on the road.
Wow.
Wrong.
Ow.
Round.
Ow.
Wow.
Ow. Round.
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 Wrong.
Found.
Yeah.
Found.
Right. So Mike, really good mistake, right? A lot of my students will say found, fond, right? These are not the same, right? So that's the difference. Aw, right? That's not a diphthong. It's one syllable, one movement of the mouth. Fond, right? But found.
found,
Found.
Not easy. Not
Found.
easy.
Found.
So again, if your mouth is not doing ow, ow,
Ow.
found,
Found.
ow,
Found. Found.
so Chong, I see. So Chong, I see your mouth. I'm just gonna mute everyone here because it's a lot of ows and ows and ows. But it's okay. You can just listen to me. It's fine. But I see like fond, right? Fond, right? You have to again ow, right? We got a kiss at the end. Found, found. So if we think about round, right? If we think about the verb round, right? Round is like this. Our mouth has to do that. Ow. It kind of has to go in a circle. Ow. Found. Found. My mouth hurts. And when I practice this, my mouth really starts to feel pain. It's like exercise. It's good for your jaw. Okay, you get a strong jawline if you exercise like this. Okay. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much the end. You know, the last thing is rule number 3. If a verb ends with a T sound or a D sound, okay, then it has an id pronunciation, id. So waited, okay, waited, okay, so tid, okay, waited. Or if it has a D sound, okay, faded, okay, faded, jaded, accepted, appreciated, cheated, connected, excited, interrupted, okay, invented, rejected, started, waited, okay. Any time that we have a t sound, it's a strong id at the end, okay, it's a strong id at the end. Now, that's pretty much it. Here's a summary, pretty easy. Okay, so if you want this, I can send it to you. I got it from Woodward English. Okay, it's actually a really good, yeah, really good website. They do a lot of like things like this, which of course the internet these days, you can take whatever you want. But if I ever teach this to my students, this is the document that I print for them. So this kind of shows you all of what we need, right? If we have a D, right? L, N, R, G, V, S, Z, right? Okay, so again, be careful because this S is actually a Z sound, use, right? Use, because S is unvoiced, right? Used. S, right? Like kiss, kiss is an S sound, right? But S sounds like a Z, right? So be careful. Careful. Sometimes not correct. So that's it. Easy, right? Not easy. But at least now you know why. You know why ED has different pronunciation. Yeah. So that's kind of it. Does anyone have any questions?
Almost consent. So if we pronounce, we think about unvoiced consent or the different words maybe stuck in brain in thinking.
Yeah, okay. So actually, you know, my disclaimer or my warning for this video is it's actually not that important because most of you do this anyway. Most of you do this naturally. So if you're watching you know, the best way to learn pronunciation is to listen, right? So we're listening to American English speakers, we're listening to British English speakers, we're watching this video and we're just listening. But again, most of you do this naturally. Most of you have already acquired this skill, right? Nobody says watched, right? I watched TV yesterday. Nobody says that. If I ask my students, what did you do yesterday? Most of them say, I watched TV. So this is something that, you know, this here probably is very natural for you guys. So don't worry too much about like, oh my God, is it an unvoiced case? Okay, so watch. Okay, it's unvoiced. Okay, so it has to be a T, right?
Yeah.
And then by the time you already thought about that, you know, the sentence is already gone. The conversation is in a different place. So don't worry too much. Don't worry too much about that. Okay, that will just stress you out. I think you guys just do this naturally. But if you do find a new verb and you're reading
Yeah.
and you see it, and then you can kind of look at this chart and you can say, okay, that's how I would pronounce that. And this is, you know, this is only if you're reading and you find a new verb with ed and you've never seen it before and you go, how do I pronounce that? If I want to use this word, then we would go, you know, then we would go to this chart and we would say, okay, this is how I pronounce it, right? So if you're a beginner student, actually, I wouldn't teach this to beginner students. I wouldn't teach this to elementary students. This generally I would teach, you know, pre-inter or intermediate and above, because I want students to acquire this. I don't really care if they do it perfectly at beginner and elementary anyway. So it's not that important. This is more like an advanced, like this is why. This is the why behind the grammar or the why behind the pronunciation. Yeah, so for me it's fun because I'm a nerd about English. I love English, so for you guys, maybe not so fun. And again, if you ask any native speaker, what is the difference between t, d, and id, they have no idea. Promise, 100%. I promise 100%. They have no idea. So yeah. So that's it for the scheduled YouTube or scheduled lesson. Does anyone have any questions? Anything you want to talk about? Not stalkers. Sorry, Emma.
Okay.
I mean, we could talk about your stalker. Where was he handsome?
Definitely not. If handsome, I won't say he's a stalker. I will say,
Okay.
I met a handsome guy.
If he was handsome, it would be okay. But if because he's not handsome, he's a stalker. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's funny, I guess, but probably true. Probably true. Yukiko, any questions?
Maybe no.
Wow.
Hey, okay, good question.
Boy.
Thinking. Just a moment.
I mean, you don't have to ask a question. It's okay. Yeah, you don't have. Song, any question?
Me?
Yeah. Not about pronunciation, but anything. English,
Okay.
anything you've been wondering about?
Actually, I hear about struggling this word a lot of times, but I don't know how to use it. And I checked Google. They say that they have two way to use it. One is the be struggle with something or be struggle to something, but I don't know how to use it. I'm still thinking.
Struggle.
Struggle, yeah.
So yeah, struggle just means that it's something is difficult and it's not easy, right? So you
Yeah.
know, right? So some students struggle with grammar. It just means it's hard for them. It's not easy for them to do it. You know, we can say like,
Some students struggle with grammar.
right? So slightly different meaning, right? We have a fish, you put a fish in the net, it's like, right? So this is also struggle, right? Trying to do something that is really, really difficult. So yeah, if we struggle, just means something can be difficult, but also can just mean our movement, right? Trying to, if I have handcuffs, I'm trying to, get out. I'm struggling to get out.
Yeah, that's a good example. Thank you.
Struggle to get off of the net.
Question. Wow, nice weather today.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool, but
Cool.
I think it's gonna rain.
So tomorrow the government will take some limited. So maybe next week we can come back to USC classroom. No.
No. So Singapore they are. Singapore is opening the circuit breaker in 3 phases. I thought we talked about this.
3 phases. Phases 1.
Like 3 steps, right? 3 steps, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
So phase 1. Let me just try to find it here, just to be Okay, I'll share my screen with you guys here. Just hold on.
They choose Chinese six city as a community. So they can travel and 6 large city. Chinese.
Okay. Yeah, so phase 1 is safe workplaces. So some businesses reopen with safe management measures, which means everyone has to wear a mask. You can't eat lunch together. Staff cannot eat lunch together. We need to stagger the working hours. So I'll write that down in a second. So which means like for example, if my staff are going to ULC on tomorrow, maybe one employee goes at 9 a.m. and she works until 1 p.m. And then the second employee goes at 1 p.m. and works till 5 p.m. So they shouldn't work close together at the same time. Okay, so that's what they're talking about. Safe workplace, safe schools, for example. Mike, right? Your kids are going back to school this week.
Yeah,
but they'll go back for 1 week and then they'll be home for 1 week. Then they'll go for 1 week and then they'll be back for 1 week. So, so that's about safe schools, right? Safe homes. Okay, so families can visit, 2 visitors per day. Okay, so if Susan was my mother, I could visit her. Right? But only 2 people could visit her per day, right? And then safe commuting, right? So everyone has to wear a mask on the trains and buses, but that was normal anyway. Phase 2, they're going to reopen the economy. So this is where ULC will open.
Oh.
Because phase 2, phase 2 is a tuition and enrichment center. So ULC is a tuition and enrichment center.
Oh.
So gyms, fitness studios, eating in restaurants. Okay, so that's all going to happen. But they expect phase 2 or phase 1 to be about 1 month. So tomorrow phase 1 starts, but phase 2 will be about 1 month, right? So
1 month. So you mean July 1st?
So they didn't say, right? They said about 4 weeks. But we don't know. It could be 5 weeks, could be 6 weeks, could be 8 weeks. We don't know because it all depends on this, right? If this goes up again, the COVID numbers go up again, then we're going to go back to phase 1, or we're going to stay in phase 1, right? So I don't work for the government, but important, if you go out tomorrow or you go to work or whatever, please be smart, wear a mask. Whether it helps or not important. Yeah, wear a mask, wash your hands, be clean, don't pick your nose, okay? I mean, you can pick your nose, but at home, do it at home, okay? Don't do it in, like, on the train, like, wipe it on the something, okay?
Oh my God.
Not okay. Sean's laughing, but people do that. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I see.
Nah. Right? They lick their hands and they touch the MRT pole, right? Then you touch it, then you touch your face, and everybody dies. Okay?
Oh my God.
Oh, not dies, but
Stranger. Oh.
you know, I've seen people like cutting their nails on the train.
Cutting the nail on the tree.
Yeah.
Oh, but it was limited by government on the MRT cannot drink it and throw the rubbish.
Yeah, but it doesn't say you can't cut your nails, Mike. Doesn't say you can't cut your nails. So I don't know. But anyway, I've seen people cutting their nails on the train, on the bus, like their toenails too. Sometimes, like the yellow. Oh man.
Oh my God.
Some people are wearers.
Well, just some people are not hygienic, right? Some people are not
Hygienic.
right? Hygienic, right? Washing your hands, you know, things like that. Some people.
Some people hygienic.
So no, we cannot go to ULC probably until July, but we don't know. Don't worry. When I know, you guys will know. As soon as I want to go back, I want to teach. I like online, like I said last time, but
don't need to wear the shoes anywhere.
yeah, Mike, I haven't worn pants in a long time.
Pants. Oh yeah.
Well,
Socks.
trousers. Okay, trousers. You have to be careful when I say pants, because in UK,
Pants means a long like trousers.
well, in American English,
Underwear.
yeah. Thanks, John.
Pants trousers is a simile. Oh, under.
Underwear.
Yeah, so if I tell a British person that I don't wear pants, maybe they'll be like, huh?
So weird.
Yeah, when we
don't
in
wear
school,
underwear?
when we in school, we learned the trousers. We little use pants. A difference, same.
Thanks, Emma. Underpants also fine. Underwear, underpants. But in the UK, they say pants. So yeah, I'm not wearing pants. Whoa, interesting, right? Yeah, that's English for you. Yeah. So yeah, Mike. No, we can't go back yet. So wait, please. Yeah, still need to be smart. But I've been reading news. There was a doctor in Italy who said that the virus is not so strong anymore. You know, the virus is getting weaker, so people are getting it. They're not getting as sick. So in Indonesia, some 100-year-old woman had COVID-19, but she didn't die. So she was 100 years old. So I don't know. Just be smart, be safe. You know, and when ULC opens, just come back and tell your friends and bring everybody to come back, and you know, bring your credit cards and stuff, and it'll be fine. Thank you, Chong. Thank you. Chong laughed at my joke.
Yeah, you really makes my day. You told us a lot of jokes.
What I try to do. That's what I try to do. So make sure you wear pants later today. It's important. Yeah. Does anyone have any more questions? I'm happy. I'm here for 14 more minutes. YouTube. Nobody's asking me questions on YouTube. Justin Bieber probably left. I have 4 people watching, but I'm guessing they're all from ULC.
4 people watching. Okay.
Maybe they don't like me. Makes me sad. So what are you guys doing today? What's the plan later today?
Point. Plan. Yeah. Sound noisy.
That is the wind. That is the wind. It is windy.
Windy. Oh, in my area is raining. Pour. It's pour. Huge raining.
It's pouring.
Pouring.
Pouring. It's
It's
pouring
pouring.
out.
It's pouring cats and dogs.
It's raining cats and dogs.
Oh, it's raining. It's raining cats and dogs.
Matt, may I ask you one question? It's
course.
raining cats and dogs is old-fashioned English because yesterday I watched a video in TikTok. One native speaker, she said it's a old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think people still use these phrases a lot, right?
You know, Chong, I would never say it. I might say it to my children because it's interesting. They might be like, "What? Raining cats and dogs?"
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say it. So I would agree. I would say it's a bit old-fashioned. I would say it's not as commonly not as commonly used anymore.
Yeah.
Just see is pouring. Yeah, okay.
It's pouring out.
It's pouring or
it's coming down out there. Like that.
Yeah.
Structure.
Yeah, you can say it's really coming down. It means, you know, strong, heavy rain.
Down.
It's really coming down. Wow, it's really coming down. Yeah.
It's really coming down. Okay.
It's raining a lot.
So, Matt, the structure we can use structure introduced about the American situation. The people structure with government.
Oh, struggle.
Struggle.
Well, yeah, both are struggling with each other, right? There's a, you know, we can say there's.
Yeah, struggle. There's the struggle with the policeman.
Yeah, the U.S. is in bad situation.
Yeah.
Not good. They're not in good shape.
Yeah, but we cannot use struggle express the citizen do that because it's a violent is not the same.
No, in this case, the people are protesting.
Protesting? Oh, yes.
Yeah,
So,
protesting.
So some other countries, the people have some problem with government. We can use structure. Struggle.
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 You know, struggle just means difficulty, right? So Mike, I can even use it like if I'm eating some cake and I'm really full, right? But I need to finish it, right? Oh,
Oh,
right. I'm really struggling to finish this. So struggle just means that you're having difficulty with something.
there's
Yeah.
some difficult to finish something.
Difficult doing something or finish something or yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just
It's my wrong. I think it means a fight with somebody.
you know, it can mean fight, right? It can also mean that. Yeah.
Or can struggle.
Or argue or something like that. But yeah, there's a struggle. Yeah, right now there's a big struggle in the US. Yeah. A lot of not good. Not good. So you know, Mike, you can say we're struggling with COVID-19, right? We're struggling with COVID-19. It's not easy. You know, people are struggling with it. They're not doing a good job. They're not doing well.
Struggled with COVID-19. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So, good. All right. Anybody else? Any question? Yukiko, there she is.
I have a question. Before I studied report speech with Mark, and Mark, I did my homework from Mark. So I wrote. My husband said I needed to train listening English.
Sorry, I need to what?
I need to train. I'm sorry. I needed to train listening English.
Okay, I need to train. Okay, so I need to train my listening. Train.
I needed to train.
Yeah.
But Mark check train is wrong.
Yeah, train is a little bit strange. Yeah, so I would say like practice.
Practice.
Yes.
Yeah. Train is like we train a dog, right? We train a dog, you know, okay, jump, sit down, here's a treat. Like, so train is like repeated. So yeah, train has something to do with like exercise, like an athlete will train for the Olympics, right? An athlete will train for the Olympics just means like practice again and again and again. So a little bit different meaning. So training is, yeah, either we use that to, you know, we train a dog how to do something, or I can train my daughter to use the toilet, right? So that's a little bit different meaning, right? Training. So practice is better.
Practice. Okay.
Or improve, or yeah.
Improve. Okay.
Good question.
Yes. I understand.
Good.
Okay.
Mike, why are you laughing?
I need
Mike's laughing.
to practice my listening.
Yeah, I need to practice my listening. So he said he.
He's listening.
Yeah, if you're talking about reported speech. And here both are okay. You guys know why.
Needs and needed. Needed.
Yeah, if something is still true, we don't need to change the verb. If it's past and it's finished and it's not true anymore, we can change it. But this is in pre-intermediate Yukiko, always change it. Intermediate upper, you don't need to worry about that.
So here change. No. Here.
Okay.
Place here change. There. No.
Here.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Because it depends where the speaker is. So Yukiko, if you say something here and then you report in the same place, we still say here because I'm here, right? But if somebody says it, over there, then he said he was going there, right? So it depends where the place is and where the speaker is.
Okay, I understand.
Nice.
Wow.
I'm going there.
Right. So also the verb needs to change because we talked about go and come, right? We talked about go and come. So depending on the direction, right? So I'm going there, right? I'm going there, right? He said he was coming here, right? He said he was coming here. I'm going there. I'm going there. He said he was coming here, right? So it depends on the place.
Oh,
If I say, if I report here, sorry. If I report here, different color, he said.
Oh, yeah. He's here.
Right? So it just depends
Wait.
where.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm reporting here, I'm reporting here. It depends which place am I at.
Yeah.
Just like today, right? Today we changed to that day, but if today is still today, we don't need to change, right? This week is this week, so we don't need to change, right? So I actually, when I teach reported speech, I don't like to teach those things because usually is natural for the student. Of course, if today is today, we just keep today. We don't say that day. So I don't like to teach reported speech this way.
Yeah.
Because I think it's just too confusing.
Yeah. Report sentence more confused.
Yeah. So change the verb or change the tense or change the subject, change the object. That's really, really important. But here, there, today, that day, the following week, yeah, not important. Yeah. Unless the only time you'll need this is like if someone gets murdered, like 1 week ago, the police are asking you like, what did he say that day? He said that, right? That's the only time. Because usually when we're reporting what somebody said it's still today or same day or not too important. Okay, so that's it. Emma, be careful, okay?
Emma?
Emma, you can carry a knife with you next time.
And go out alone.
Yeah, don't go out alone. But also Singapore is super safe, so should be fine.
And a few weeks ago, a random man killed by another man, and they don't know each other.
Yeah, murder does happen in Singapore. It's not the perfect place, but probably at Marina Bay Sands. I don't know. I don't think so.
Marina Bay Sands is okay, a lot of people, but I walk to Marina Bay Sands need
1.5 hours. So it's really a long way.
Yeah, just learn how to run faster. Run really fast, you'll be fine. No, be careful though. Be safe. Okay, thanks guys. So that's it for today. So yeah, thank you. I'll see you on. Do you guys know the topic for next week?
No.
Yeah, I found the public on the YouTube.
Who's they? You mean me?
I forgot. Oh yeah, you put on the.
The topics are
Tense? Oh yeah, maybe tense. About tense. Oh, no question forms. Tense. I find that.
we got subtitles, learning with subtitles. So Netflix, TED.com, things like that.
Oh, comment.
Illness and injury. That'll be fun. Talk about coronavirus for an hour. Countable, uncountable nouns, and then verbs of the senses. So this will be hard. This is not easy. Verbs of the sentence. Like, what's the difference between look and see and watch? Because they're the same.
Wednesday?
Okay, so Wednesday is illness and injury. Tomorrow is learning with subtitles. So watching Netflix, watching YouTube, watching things like that. So Mark will do that with you guys. Okay.
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 So
Thank you very much, Matt.
You're welcome. So I'll see you on Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay. See you around. Bye bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.